Hello everybody, another week, another dollar. Today is Sunday, and these are the top 5 things to know this week in financial markets. Kicking things off with number 1, the coronavirus outbreak and its impact on the global economy will likely remain the main driver of risk sentiment in financial markets in the days ahead. We do see that the outbreak has started to worsen outside of China, with the number of infected cases soaring past the 1,800 mark, with around 26 deaths in 30 countries. Really, most of the focus right now, most of the concern is on South Korea, where authorities over there reported 600 new cases over the weekend. We really see the pace of the spread of contagion over in South Korea is perhaps the most worrying aspect of this all. A concerning increase in the number of confirmed cases in Italy is also something which is going to be of note to financial markets. So again, we wake up tomorrow morning on Monday. First thing we do is we'll look at the updated numbers on the coronavirus new cases over in Asia and Europe. If the numbers do continue to increase, most likely stocks will see more selling, and investors will drive further into the safety of safe haven assets such as gold and U.S. government bonds. On to number 2, on the data front. The U.S. will see a quiet week in terms of economic releases. The second reading of fourth quarter GDP due on Thursday will likely garner most of the attention. We're not expecting to see a change in the data, so the U.S. economy likely grew 2.1% in the last 3 months of 2019. Just a reminder that this data does not include any of the potential impact from the coronavirus outbreak on the U.S. economy, as these are still Q4 numbers. On to number 3, staying on the data front. The U.S. durable goods data this week, also due on Thursday, could have more of an impact on financial markets than the GDP reading. It'll be interesting to see just how well orders for capital goods, for U.S.-made capital goods, held up in January. We do see that the U.S. economy is probably more resilient than the economies over in Europe and Asia to a slowdown in China, and that's why we saw the dollar rally so sharply last week. So most likely the data will continue to support that narrative. The U.S. economy probably remains on the best footing when compared to its rivals to weather the coronavirus outbreak. On to number 4. It's a big week in earnings as well. While Q4 earnings season is starting to die down, retailers are just getting started. Dow Component, Home Depot will kick things off on Tuesday, followed by TJ Maxx parent TJX and Best Buy later in the week. However, most of the focus will be on the struggling department store names. Macy's will report on Tuesday, and JCPenney will report on Thursday as well. So a lot to watch in the retail space this week. And finally, number 5, staying on the earnings front. Like I said, earnings season starting to wind down. However, some other marquee names reporting this week include Beyond Meat and Virgin Galactic. It'll be interesting to see if there's enough in those reports to really continue the rally in those high growth speculative names, especially Virgin Galactic, which is up almost 160% so far this year. Other names reporting this week from the tech space include Square, CRM, Palo Alto Networks, and Trade Desk. From the restaurant sector, we get some results from Shake Shack, Papa John's, and Wendy's. And finally, from consumer-facing companies, Foot Locker and Planet Fitness also report this week. So there's a lot on our plate for the week ahead. May the trading guys be with you. Have a good week, everybody.